things are better since Lord Liu Wei came here, but who knows how long it'll last.
They say Deng Zhuo has disappeared. I wonder who we'll see try to take over the realm next.
Things have gotten so much better around here that you can hardly recognize the place.
I'm just glad we can walk around outside now without having to look over our shoulders.
I just can't help but stare at Lord Guan Yu's magnificent beard.
In spite of his looks, Lord Zhang Fei is actually really easy to get along with.
They say Deng Zhuo has disappeared. I wonder who we'll see try to take over the realm next.
Okay. Let's see. What's going on here? The hell? Let's see. I would like to extend my gratitude for saving our caravan from bandits. I am glad to see that you are in fine mettle. Please allow me to explain why I'm writing. This is the second time you have saved us. The first time you were suffering from a head injury and had lost your memories. I mean, I still have my memory lost. Yet despite your predicament, you went out of your way to save us from those scoundrels. Yada yada yada. And thank you. Your knife hand technique is very impressive. Just the other day when you noticed the cooking knife was rusty and there wasn't a spare inside, you sliced a radish cleanly with your hand. It's been too long. Come to the usual place. This one's on me. My men are clamoring to join us as well. They want to hear what you've been up to. I heard there was a great battle near the city and that you played no small part in it. Now I have something I wish to tell you. Better not be that you're in love with me. So come visit. Okay.
Things are better since Lord Liu came here, but who knows how long it'll last.
I hope things will become a little bit better for everyone now.
When I grow up, I'll learn to wield a weapon and fight too.
I think we may be able to consider ourselves blessed just to have a little land to till.
Alright, what do you want to talk about? That person ran by fast.
Wow, what do we have?
Oh, I remember beating you.
That face? I haven't been running around everywhere for nothing. My destiny is near. Hey now, don't tell me you forgot. We fought each other once, remember?
Yeah, I don't remember your name.
By my destiny, I didn't mean you. I meant the man that was with you. You know, the big one with the beard. You don't seem to get what I'm saying at all.
That
Don't
was
go
Guan Yu.
anywhere. I'll spell it all out for you. My name is Zhou Zong. Remember me at all? I had a bit of a run-in with you two when I was fighting for the Yellow Turbans. Oh, so you do remember me. I'll be honest, when it comes to running into or away from the battlefield, I'm the quickest there is. So, let me be direct with you. When we clashed in that battle, I also met my soulmate. You held your own just as well out there. But it was that strapping bearded gentleman there with you who truly
Guan Yu has an admirer.
His dignified demeanor, his sincere personality, everything about him has captured my heart. I have to see him again. Come on, you have to help me out. Yes! I knew I could count on you. So, you're pretty good friends, right? Then this shouldn't take long at all. Let's go meet him right...
I found the bandit! Call for reinforcements! Get him off the streets now!
Uh-oh. Looks like I've got company. I thought I'd lost him, too. Sorry, but I'm out of time for today. Some of the local officials still remember me from my days as a ruffian. Fret not, you'll be seeing me again. Don't forget what we talked about today.
Looks like I gotta play matchmaker.
I just saw a man who shined like the sun. I wonder if he was important.
I think I need to switch my weapon.
Begin the advance. All units, march! Begin the advance.
has been defeated.
Way to stick it to them. Time for me to let loose.
Oh.
Looking rough. Such magnificent bravery. Seems my contributions are hardly needed.
Where are you going?
This is
Oh.
quite the embarrassment. I think I'm gonna have to pull back.
Didn't think that would hit me behind.
Here's the resistance is futile.
Looking rough.
Let's end this. Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Over you here.
You've done very well. It's good to know I can count on you.
Oh, take that. Just the right time. Quickly, lend us a hand.
Shit. I was jump right into that.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Over you here. Well done.
Let's head down here.
This is going well. The enemy is cowing to our might.
Hit the wrong button.
Truly amazing. I'm happy to have you in
The
our
enemy
ranks.
officer has been defeated.
2 for 1.
That's an officer? You must be kidding. Let's go.
This area is now under my control.
sword is ours. Let's go. Take that. Now. We'll break you. Bear witness to my power. Looking rough. All my might. I have defeated an enemy officer. I've been waiting for this. The sun's here. You're right. Got you. Now, concentrate. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. Sure know how to fight.
Amazing! We cannot succeed, not without you.
Time to act.
All my might.
You see it all.
With all my might.
Hunter down. Now, you bear witness to my power. You should be on. Now, all my might. Concentrate. Got this. Impossible. The enemy officer has been defeated.
My. Things went just as I expected them to.
Is that it?
Okay, yeah. I need to switch to spears.
So many people are after this land. What'll become of our lives here?
Wait,
Yes,
it's you, isn't it?
I
I
guess.
am Zheng Liao. We've met before. I wonder if you remember me.
No.
We met on the battlefield. Seeing as we were enemies, I had little hope that you would remember me. But I'm glad you seem to have some recollection. My apologies for approaching you so bluntly. People have started to talk of you throughout the land. I had hoped to meet you properly one day. A skilled martial artist who walks among heroes on the battlefield, and yet who has not sworn allegiance to any particular lord. I wonder, what drives you to keep fighting? I see. I suppose it is your indomitable will that allows you to inspire the people around you. In my case, I fight for my lord, for Lord Louis Bru. That is my duty as his vassal. But you are free. Your reason for fighting comes from within, unlike me. you feel no need to serve. I will admit, I'm a little envious. You mean leave Lord Louis Bu? Admittedly, he is a man of terrifying power. Lord
yeah.
Louis Bu is the greatest warrior to have ever lived. Fighting under him is an honor, and I feel no shame in serving him. I am committed to my lord, and I would give my life for him. That is my purpose in life. Apologies. I have taken up too much of your time with my wayward chatter. But I have enjoyed this talk. You have my thanks. As souls of the battlefield in this chaotic world, may we meet again. As allies or as enemies.
Well, if you stay with
When
Lu
that
Bu,
day comes,
it's enemies.
I will show you what I am capable of. I wish you well. Until then.
Twin bikes. Muso. Okay. Simple enough.
I heard that every once in a while, someone finds valuable treasure among the ruins of the capital.
I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed Dong Zhuo.
Hello, welcome home. What's wrong, bud? Did it? You already checked the mail? My package hasn't arrived yet?
Must stay sharp. Looking rough.
No, not yet.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
I did not see it. Oh yeah, I did. From about your school. Mm-hmm. Mm.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, let's see if that was at least not chaotic.
Stay sharp. You can see it all. officer has been defeated. Bear witness to my power. Whoa.
Lord Guocha is so cool, isn't he?
Well, hello there. It's been a while. You're friendlier than you look. A bit like me. I think we might get along. I'm not here for any particular reason. I just happened to hear a rumor about you. So I figured I'd come say hello while I'm taking a break. You know, all the things I have to do. I currently serve Lord Li Jue. He's one of the generals who succeeded Dong Zhuo and took control of the capital. After Louis Bu murdered Dong Zhuo, it was Wan Yun who took control of the imperial court. But then the remnants of Dong Zhuo's army, including Lord Li Jue, defeated Wan Yun and ousted Louis Bu, which is how we've come to where we are now. You were one of his house guests, right? Friends with his daughter? Anyway, I was doing decently well under our new leader, Lord Li Jue. But now, well, things have gotten a bit tense. Ambitious people like them always assume everybody else thinks the same way they do. So in their minds, anyone not demanding promotion for their achievements, like me, is suspect. So the more work I do, the less I'm trusted. Still, writing that out is also part of being a tactician. Making me spill my story like that. You've got a knack for making people talk. Glad to hear it. I wouldn't mind doing this every once in a while, if you're interested. Or maybe you're not, but I hope you'll... In any case, it's fun speaking with you. Well, I'd better leave. Let's talk more in depth next time, huh? If we're both still alive, then.
All those rumors about that mysterious beauty. We don't hear anything about her.
officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Must stay sharp. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Everyone said the capital would be safe, but just to look at what happened.
How do I get over there?
Lord Handong is a regular at my shop.
Hey, thanks for coming. It's been a while, hasn't it? Here, this seat's for you.
We don't meet all that much, considering we're both out there handling odd jobs. My crew won't shut up about you. Always asking when they can see you and talk to you. Rumors of your daring deeds come in like the rising tide. Your reputation continues to precede you. Yeah, I do what I want when I want. Same with the boys here. Still, these days, lords rise up and then fade away just as quickly. All of them are desperate to ensure they're surrounded with the best of the best. The guys I know have started settling down in places befitting their talents. Wandering about, moving from job to job. It seems like it's gotten much harder to live that way. So, how about you? I bet you've had a couple invitations come your way. Is that right? So you've started charting your own course then? I didn't want to talk about this. But if not now, then when, right? I got an invitation from Jing province, see? I ain't sure if I should accept it or not. I don't even know the caliber of the guy who sent the invitation, but life would be a hell of a lot easier than it is now, that's for sure. To be honest, I don't give a damn about myself, but my crew. If I leave them high and dry, they're done for. I'm living for more than myself, you see? You're right. I'll think long and hard about what seems best. I really appreciate you coming around to see me like this. That's why, well, it'd be nice to spend more time like this, if possible. I'll send my boys on home at some point. Then maybe we can enjoy some quiet time. Hey.
I'm such a fan of everyone in the Soon clan. I think I should study. I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to act.
Looking rough.
Engage the enemy over there.
Is ours.
We're heading to back them up. Time to act. Time to attack.
An even match. We must push harder.
There you go. Don't eat that food.
Believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Yeah. Take this. Turn the tables. Take this. Time to act. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Take this. Looking rough. Time to attack. Die. Time to attack. Time to attack. How could I?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this. Looking rough.
What the hell are you doing all the way out here?
Time to attack. Take that. Time to act. Time to act.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to attack.
Changsha has thrived for centuries. Lord Guocha is so cool, isn't he? I heard there's another big conflict over who will
Lord
succeed.
Cao Cao is the only one we can trust. I just saw a man who shined like the sun. I wonder if he...
If I hear one more yay,
I heard the capital's been practically reduced.
nothing's changed. The state of the realm is...
Jojo.
Wait. Those clothes. Those eyes. Huh. Is that your name? How rude of me. My apologies. I am Pang Tong, apprentice to Master Shui Jing. Master has suddenly left the retreat in my care. I was just in the middle of agonizing over what to do while he is away. Clearly he wasn't concerned, as he told me to run the place the way I see fit. But he also mentioned that you were a special guest, to be treated with our utmost hospitality. Well, he can be a very free spirit at times, going here and there on a whim. Wherever he's gone, it's where the wind's taken him. But look at you. You are exactly as I was told you would be. Right down to that air of mystery about you. You are an intriguing man. Well, at any rate, until Master returns, I am the proprietor of this establishment. Allow me to be of service.
Yeah, still got a few people I have to meet.
Go show him what you're made of.
After all the work I put into... Well...
Hi, Jodo.
Is there something on your mind, Ziluan?
You're a good boy, Jojo. Come on.
I haven't seen you since the incident with Dongjuo. I'm glad you're doing well. Have you found the hero, then? Someone who can bring us all peace. I see. Among the likes of Cao Cao, Sun Jian, and Liu Bei, is there anyone worthy of being called a true hero? In time, they are certain to clash with one another. When that happens, with whom will you side? Your decision will set the course of our future. And those who take the wrong path, just as Zheng Zhao and Dongjuo did, must be eliminated. So, choose wisely. The next time we meet, I want you to show me the choice you've made.
I grow up, I'll learn to wield a weapon and fight too! Things have gotten so much better around here that you can...
I just can't help but stare at Lord Guan Yu's magnificent beard.
Why does he have 3 contribution points? Sun Jian.
I just saw a man who
I
shines
think
like...
we may be able to consider... Things are going well enough around here. It helps to have support from the powerful House of Yuan.
That's Chow Chow.
Lord Cao Cao is the only one we can trust to let us live our
I heard
lives.
there's another big conflict. Lord Guo Xia is so cool, isn't he?
We're members of the Sun clan, too. Let's make everyone proud.
I am glad you're here. Well, Liu Biao stopped us on our way back from Luyang. I may have gotten out if I was alone, but that doesn't quite work when you are leading an army. No doubt Yuan Shao is behind the attack, trying to keep me here until I give up the Imperial Seal. I don't have proof, but having seen how he behaved during the Alliance, it's easy enough to put together. Besides, Liu Biao is someone who prefers to avoid conflict. It's difficult to imagine he'd do this alone. In any case, if we stay put here, there's no telling when his forces may come to strike us from behind. We need to break through the encirclement before that happens. I take it you'll give us a hand? Glad to hear it. I'm counting on you.
Lord Shang Pu scolded me. Lord Hung Gai encouraged me.
Okay, so I still need to be using spears, and then the twin pikes.
All here? Okay.
Oh, fair enough. Right.
Yeah. Okay.
One guy, heading out.
Good luck to you. I have had my fill of this scenery. Liu Biao, I no longer have any need of your hospitality. I shall open up the path to Changsha.
Nobody see it. And open it. Stop. By the order of Lord Liu Biao, you A minute to pass!
Insist on getting in. Then we must simply force our way through.
Concentrate. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Take this! Let's go! Take this!
Looking rough.
Take this! Let's go! Take this! Take this! Counterattack!
Looking rough.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is not enough to stop me. If you value your life, you will step aside.
That is the Tiger of Jiangdong. He's as strong as they say. Summon more allies. Hurry!
Imperial seal in secret. Who would get away with such injustice? So I see the rumors have already spread this far. Such a nuisance it is to stand out thus. Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Take this!
Overwhelm them with numbers.
Let's go.
Don't let them through. Looking rough.
Counterattack! With all my might!
Whoa.
Counterattack! With all my might!
Looking rough.
Time to act! With all my might! I counterattack! Take this!
Looking rough.
Time to act!
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
There we go. See it. All of you, follow me.
Time to act!
Forward march. To leave
The
this.
enemy officer has been defeated.
You damn thieves, trying to claim the Imperial seal for yourselves. Don't think we'll let you escape.
Accepting such rumors without question and vilifying us on top of that? I see I'm going to have to knock some sense into you.
Take this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is how it's done.
This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We march at once!
Our allies are in trouble. You shall go and aid them.
Let's go! Forward!
Begin the advance.
Take this! You shall not advance any further. Shield bearers, forward! Obstruct our path! Tiger of Jiangdong!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
can't say these are favorable circumstances.
Ready!
Is that the prince?
Sun Tzu, you're too reckless. I told you we must stick together.
Apologies, Yu. I figured drawing their attention would make the rest easier.
We'd better join the effort.
Hey! I'll take you on. My dad deserves a good show.
Let's go.
Hey, Father. You were taking too long, so I came to get you.
Sun Tzu, you... No. We shall talk later. For now, we must address this ambush. Take this!
Father,
Where are you going?
leading a diversion. We should break out of the encirclement while we can.
How can I not be proud of this family? Take this! It's even again! Turn the tables. Now we must turn the tide of battle our
The
way.
enemy officer has been defeated.
How we have been taken by surprise!
Well, looks like the plan worked. Now to go and take care of the enemy behind us.
If you want to get Vincent, let's take him out to work.
Bring him down. All my might. Must stay sharp.
Oops, wrong button.
Concentrate. What's next? Take this.
You're done!
Must stay sharp. No, and see it all. Take this. Rough.
Infested.
Take this. The enemy
I
officer
shall return
has
after
been
reviewing
defeated.
my strategy.
Good. Now we can move forward. Shangxiang, I want you to lead a separate force to attack from the south and get their attention.
Okay, Father. Begin the advance.
Let's go.
How wonderful! It's truly exhilarating to see the youth prove themselves.
I don't quite share your confidence. It looks to me like they're in danger of getting carried away.
And it is our job to prevent that, no?
Are you coming with me too? Thanks. That's reassuring.
What's next?
Let's give it to them.
Take time to act. Tables turn.
Just
The enemy officer
It has already
has been
bitten this
defeated.
deeply into our territory. I
should have expected as much from the so-called Tiger of Changdong. Let us fall back and buy some time, however little it may be. You'll be victorious once Yuan Shao's army arrives.
This is our chance. Now charge!
A frontal assault against numbers such as these? Perhaps I've overestimated Sun Jian. All of you, stay calm and stand firm. Fend them off. Win as long as we hold out until Yuan Shao arrives.
Oh.
The Lord's territory was a path that led will take us south. But we may be able to strike Liu Biao from the rear.
I remember your forefathers governed this land. Let's go. It would make sense that you know it well. I gladly accept your suggestion, Huang Gai.
Then allow me to lead the surprise attack, my lord. I shall remind them all that I am not to be forgotten. Begin the advance.
Good. We're done here.
Yes. We should rejoin Lord Sun Jian. There should be a shortcut beyond that cliff.
You'll give me a hand, will you? I appreciate the company. This luck shines on us this day. Keep it up.
Oh, wrong button again.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
This ends here. Let's go.
Oh, I cannot get there from here.
Come. The shortcut is this way, beyond the cliff. We'll need the ladder here.
Ready yourselves. It's time to show our strength.
Shoot!
Where is Yuji?
My strength was not enough. Take this.
Oh.
Let's go. Take this. This isn't good. I can't lose here. Not now. Forgive me. I must retreat for now.
Damn.
Determination is commendable. You are a worthy foe indeed.
There we go.
Enemy officer has been defeated.
The battle was more intense than I anticipated.
Oh shit, are you serious?
Without complaint.
Is this the end?
My comrades.
Where the hell is he at?
Let's go. Come. The shortcut is this way, beyond the cliff. We'll need a ladder here.
Thank you for coming. I can keep on fighting now.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Enemy? Shoot! Shoot! Don't let them get close!
officer has been defeated. Has been defeated. Time to act. Whoa. Let's go. Take this. You have come to aid me. My thanks. Take this. We'll make our stand here. Ready yourselves.
Did he just call on a fucking meteor? I mean, catapults.
Continue to fight without complaint.
am a royal servant to the Han.
Wind Shadow's forces are approaching. Closing in.
There is little time to spare. We cannot afford to rest even a moment longer.
I shall take you on the present. Ready yourself.
All my might.
isn't good. Can't lose here. Not now. Hey! You're here too? Oh, my might. These guys are strong, and they really like to fight.
Now, another one falls behind me.
Whoa. Take for that. Can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated.
Thought I already beat you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Watch the master at work.
Regrettable.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Time to act. Stay sharp. Whoa.
I suppose we must retreat. But this is not over.
With your efforts, we have defeated Liu Biao. Now, it is time to return. Let's go back home. There is nothing more gratifying than seeing my children gathered in one place. Do you not think you are a bit reckless, sir? Try not to worry Zhou Yu so much.
There's no need for a lecture, Father. After all, we managed to break through the enemy line unscathed. You need not be concerned, Lord Sun Jian. I am used to this sort of trouble.
And we must thank you, too.
Oh, you know him, Shenxiang?
I certainly do.
I'm Sun Ce. Sounds like you've helped out our father a lot. I am Zhou Yu. Lord Sun Jian has entrusted me with keeping Sun Ce safe. Well, that's true, but... Anyway, I look forward to working with you. It's thanks to you that our plan succeeded. You have our gratitude.
Now then, about our next move. Changsha will most likely be sieged by Liu Biao's troops. They will not simply let us go after we broke through their encirclement. And worse still, we have no rear guard, meaning that if we remain on the defensive, we will lose. Instead, we must make preparations in Changsha and launch a counterattack. That is where I need your help.
Wait, hold on. Why were you attacked by Liu Biao in the first place?
Well, something happened in Luoyang. I will explain once we have time. I want to discuss things with Cheng Pu and the others as well. First, let us all return to Changsha.
You never cease to amaze me. The way you ride straight through enemy forces all on your own like that is incredible.
I could really stand to learn from your ambition and courage.
You do yourself a disservice, Lord Sun Quan. You have your own unique strengths already.
Yeah, you always stay composed, Twen. You've saved me from trouble loads of times.
Perhaps you could try keeping yourself out of trouble then.
Oh, sorry to keep you all waiting. We have much to discuss about everything that's happened, and about the future of the House of Sun.
The future of the House of Sun?
After the defeat of Dongjua, by a strange twist of fate, we happened to discover the Imperial Seal among the ruins of Luoyang.
Walking a deer on a leash. Maybe it was just a big service dog.
Then Liu Biao's attempt to prevent our return
It
was...
looked like Bambi.
Precisely. My first thought was that they were coming after the seal, but I have no intention of ever handing it over to the likes of them. As a loyal subject of the Han, I will fulfill my duty to guard it with my life. And when the time comes, I'll return it to His Majesty. After discussing it with Chung Pu, we have decided that this is the best path to take. But this also means that all of you will be dragged into the inevitable conflict that will arise.
What's gotten into you, Father? You've never been one to worry about such things. If this is the path you've chosen for us, then we will be with you to the very end of it, won't we?
I knew I could count on you all to stay by my side. That's what family is for, after all.
Now that that's settled, who will we be fighting, Father?
The most dangerous threat is the former leader of the Alliance, Yuan Shao. He believes that the Imperial Seal belongs in his hands. There are many other forces interested in claiming the seal for themselves. But one of them, Yuan Shu, has just sent a messenger. He has promised us aid if we attack Liu Biao. In our current state, this offer could not have come at a more fortunate time.
Yes. This is most likely a trap meant to trick us into destroying each other.
And then he'll pick at our remains like some kind of vulture. Yuan Shu is a treacherous fool.
He is indeed. But I plan to jump right into this trap of his all the same. To protect the Imperial Seal from the chaos of our world, we must be prepared to ally with beasts and overcome all obstacles. Besides, there is nothing for us to fear. All we have to do is defeat Liu Biao's forces. Yuan Shu will soon learn that it will take more than a few cunning tricks to bring down the Tiger of Jiangdong.
Lord Han Dong is a regular at my shop. He's always so discreet, it actually...
Okay, so I have to use twin pikes.
defeated. Time to act. The enemy officer has been defeated. Counterattack!
Can make a fucking tornado.
I'm such a fan of everyone in the Soon clan. I think I should...
I heard that you aided Xiangxiang and my father in the past. I appreciate your support now, too. The Sun clan needs more people like you. Please keep fighting for our side. I'm counting on you. The fight to protect the Imperial Seal from our rivals is far from over. Now that I think about it, my father was very brave to keep such a thing. But I suppose that's just the kind of man he is. After all, they don't call him the Tiger simply because of his prowess in battle. Once he sets his mind on something, he dashes forth with courage and vigor. The lesser beasts in his way can't help but clear a path for him. He really is. I think that disregard for danger runs in the family. My tendency to run wherever my feet take me comes from my father. I also tend to trip and fall quite a bit along the way. Zhou Yu is always scolding me for it. I wish I possessed some of Chuan's composure. Unlike me, he's always thinking things through. You should get to know him if you get the chance. All right, it's settled. It seems the Sun family is going to be enjoying your company. As long as you are here, the Tiger stronghold will be impenetrable. My father will lead the way, and we will support him with all our strength.
I wasn't able to greet you properly before. I am Sun Quan, son of Sun Jian. My father and my brother spoke well of your efforts in the last battle. You will be of great help to us in the coming fight against Liu Biao. Well, I wish I could accept your invitation, but I have been tasked with guarding our stronghold. Father said he chose me for such a role because of my cautious nature, but I think he simply has some misgivings about sending me to fight on the front lines. You're right. My journey has only just begun. I am a member of the Sun family. I have spared no effort in becoming a man capable of honoring our name. But every battle I fight reminds me of how much greater my father and brother are than me. I feel I still have a long way to go before I can stand as their equal. We've only just met. But here I am, telling you all my thoughts and insecurities. You're right. I have to believe that such a day will come. And... Sorry, I have just gone on and on. Regardless, today has been fruitful. If it isn't too much trouble, I want to speak with you like this again. Being with you keeps me from straying from my true path. I can feel it.
We can do...
Stop stealing already. The reward doesn't merit it.
Every night they're feasting up in the castle.
There has to be some way for me to get on Lord Yuanshu's good...
I'm glad we can transport cargo through the canals. Gives us access to all sorts of new goods.
I need to keep death at bay just a little longer, even if only to watch my grandchildren grow.
My brother left.
Oof.
I spent everything I had on making a life for myself here in Xiaopei.
I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed Dong Zhuo.
There's not a soul alive that hasn't heard of the rapid advance of...
Now is the time for forward momentum. Come, onward! March forward!
Okay. We should hold up here before moving ahead any further.
Time to get going. Everyone! On me!
Such great strength.
Okay, strong attacks.
Hey, you're really doing well out there. I expect nothing less from you.
Let's go. officer.
Everyone
has
stop.
been defeated.
And let's take a moment to observe the enemy.
Take this!
Damn, they managed to rally.
Let's go.
I suppose the real battle starts now.
Can't get too far ahead. Stop here and see how things shake out.
Officer has been defeated. Let's go. Yeah.
Halt! We must assess the situation.
So I'm just gonna help out D real quick.
We have a good opportunity here. Everyone, let's attack.
Truly amazing. I'm happy to have you in our ranks. Now! Time to act.
This territory is ours. Whoa. Let's go.
I have crushed this enemy officer beneath me!
Let's cover some ground.
Good eye!
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Let's go. Hold up. Let's take a breather here. We'll see what the enemy's up to. I do love a good ambush. Let's put our backs into this.
Let's go.
Ambush. Not bad.
The situation's gotten even better. Keep this up, and we'll taste the sweetness of victory.
Let's go.
I could test my skills against you.
Victory is sweet.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer.
I expected the enemy's officers to be more skilled than this.
With you. Honor me in a duel. I have no
The enemy
choice
officer
but to
has
retreat.
been defeated.
celebratory feast.
Lord Cao Cao is the only one we can trust.
Clear our way.
Stop right there. We don't let just anyone through to see Lord Cao Cao. Hey, I remember you from Luoyang. Well, it sure has been a while. Hey, sorry about that. I just never expected to see you here. I guess I was still under Lord Xiang Mao's command the last I saw you. It feels like such a long time ago.
Dian Wei, let him through already. He's Cao Cao's guest.
Oh, is that right? Well, if our lord called for you, then I ought not get in your way. Now, come on in.
It's been a while. Thank you for heeding my request. Let me get right to the matter at hand. I'd like your help in fighting the Yellow Turbans once more.
Yes, their remnants are stubbornly clinging on.
It's surprising how they still manage to resist, given that Zhang Jiao is long dead.
They have a huge number of men in Qing province, and are now poised to launch a raid on Yin. As governor, my job is to eliminate any and all threats to this land.
As it happens, our lord was appointed to the post because the former governor, Liu Dai, was murdered by these yellow turbans from Qing. It has benefited us to have this territory as a base, but we cannot govern properly while such a threat lingers.
Right. And if those rebels were to launch a full-on invasion, the whole province would be devastated. We have heard reports that they don't even bring their own supplies. They rely almost entirely on looting.
So, they abandoned their fields because of war and poverty, and became marauders themselves. Perhaps their situation is an embodiment of the chaos of these times.
Do not think of them as mere rabble. They're an enemy willing to do anything. Treat them as such. They're unlike the Yellow Turbans we fought before. So keep your guard up.
There's not a soul.
Huh?
Twin packs put out.
They say Lord Cao Cao and Yuan Shao are old acquaintances. Not sure if they're friends now, though.
Take this.
the capital's been practically reduced to...
When I grow up, I'll learn to wield a weapon and fight too.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
Time to act.
All my might!
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Whoa. Take this! Is that it? Is that it? Looking rough.
I challenge you to battle.
An opening!
Prepare yourself.
Take this!
Turn the tables. Counter-attack. Looking rough. I see it. Counter-attack.
There we go!
Turn the tables. Time to act. Take this! Now. Take this. Counter-attack. Whoa. Looking rough.
Take this!
Whoa.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Time to act.
Things have gotten so much better around here that you can...
In spite of his looks, Lord Zhang Fei is actually really easy to get along with.
They say a mountain bandit's been snooping around here. He's super strong and quick to boot.
So many people are after this land. What'll
I
become?
heard there's another big conflict.
Shall we begin? Mm-hmm. Nevertheless,
Okay.
Now let's put this into action.
My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
Now go. The Yellow Turbans are an elite force, born of chaos, tempered by battle. Do not underestimate them, remnants though they may be.
The new governor of the Yan province. We'll deal with him as we did with his predecessor. All my might. Stand shoulder the enemy officer. Overwhelm the foe with numbers. United we shall prevail. Now.
Looking rough. Battles are not decided by numbers alone. Our wisdom and courage make each of us worth 10 of theirs.
Send us warriors who know not death! With all my might.
Believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. This is a predicament. Soldiers immune to spear and blade.
You've done very well. It's good to know I can count on you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Just the right time. Lend us a hand.
Now, counterattack.
Looking rough.
Turn the tables. With all my might.
Well done. Most impressive.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
all on my own.
Well done! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Hey, over here! I knew you were coming, but I didn't think it would take that long.
Yes, the resistance is futile.
Where did I go wrong?
The enemy officer has been defeated. Even match. We must push harder.
So you've come. Sorry, but
officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Lose heart, and you lose the fight. No giving up. To the bitter end.
Let's go.
I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate.
Let's go. Yeah.
Oh, so you've come along too then. Helps much appreciated. Let's go some ground. Come to help me out? I would be a fool to refuse your aid. Send here. Let's go some ground.
And open.
Send here. Is that it? Send here. Time to send here. No stop.
All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We end this here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now, let your arrows rain down upon their heads.
Arrows! The sky is black with them!
We're at their mercy here. Come, men! We'll take back that position!
We march at once!
Let's go.
Forgive me for imposing on you in such a manner. I am ready to face any punishment.
It is quite the honor to have you at my side. Now, shall we go? Thank you! You really helped me!
Aren't you supposed to be on our side? Why are you picking a fight with us?
Turn the tables.
I think they're talking to you.
Now, come to attack. With all my might.
Infested?
The enemy officer
Spell that Zhang Zhao
has been
gave us.
defeated.
But how?
Whether you rely on numbers or magic, you are no match for us. Surrender quietly.
If an ally of Zhang Zhao is here, then perhaps we can trust them.
You've seized the strategic points and now control the terrain. Do not falter. Hit them with all your might.
We fight to survive! We steal to survive! Not simply lay down and die! Let's march!
Charge! Fight! If we do not win here, there will be no tomorrow! Start the advance!
Let's go! Follow me, everyone! Advance now!
Together, we advance. Now, follow your leader. Begin the advance.
Holy crap.
Onwards! That's the mark!
All we have left.
All my might!
Survive each day.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Seems we charged in the wrong direction. Stopping here would only aid the enemy further.
Believe this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We can still fight! Stand together, men, and we can prevail!
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
They still have fight left in them. We can't let them regroup.
We may not be able to make it through this. Time to act. I must retreat and rethink my plans.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We're fighting with life itself.
You're warriors, aren't you? Come, put us out of our misery.
Then surrender. You will not be treated unjustly.
No, if you put it like that.
Tide is turning in our favor.
The retreat would be the best option right now.
Here's that resistance is futile.
Things are looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
Time to go on the offensive. Get ready, everyone.
My forces are strong, and they fight without a modicum of fear. Hey, over here! I knew you were coming, but I didn't think it would take that long.
Deprive others so that we may eat. We fight so that we do not starve.
It's as if they've forgotten how to live, accepting plunder. The wretches just
officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Until our last breath. Come, let us rejoin our brethren.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Most armies crumble once their leader is slain. But a leaderless army can prove surprisingly resilient.
Now. Officer,
it's just
has been defeated.
We're starving out here. Please,
let's go.
We've had enough.
Then come over to my side. Pledge yourselves to me, Cao Cao.
You would help us? Really?
Yeah.
officer has been defeated.
This is how you do it! All my might!
Skills are impressive.
I can't
Have
believe
learned
the
a lot
enemy
from
officer
has been defeated. Looking rough.
Our children and brethren will take up our weapons. It will not end as long as chaos grips the world.
Nice.
You want to watch it with me at some point?
Yeah.
I would love to watch it. Because I honestly don't remember. Because I only watched the first 3 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really remember too much. Just
Yeah, I'll watch it
remember
with you.
it's awesome. Yeah. It's like 8 episodes.
Hmm.
I think we can watch it together.
Yeah.
What will you do with us, Cao Cao? Do not be hasty for answers.
People are crazy over it. But apparently
Yeah.
he did it 2 times in a row.
Really?
He didn't just do it once. Yeah. He did that twice in a row. With his coaches. Like, people are...
Before I decide your fate, I ask you this. Why? And for what
Yeah, and
cause
some of them are probably gonna try to like. Yeah.
That was
Isn't
clearly,
that obvious?
Yeah.
like,
To
there's
survive.
Not a single man is here simply for the love of the fight. But fighting and stealing in order to survive, that is all we have left.
How selfish. Do you not think of those you steal from?
What are you saying?
Hmm.
Don't tell me you've forgotten. It was you government officials who stole from us in the first place.
I don't want to be...
Yeah.
In times of strife like these, one cannot survive without taking from others. I suppose you have realized that as well. I have one more question for you, Yellow Turbans. Do you want to live?
What if we do? Are you planning to pardon us?
No. But we shan't kill you either. We have use for you in the new society we are trying to build.
A new society?
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like that
One in
I
which
do
we
still
create,
plan on going to like
protect, and
McKeever's to
share,
buy
rather
some
than live
stuff.
in this endless
Yeah.
cycle of stealing.
even... They said it feels like negative 7 times.
Doesn't.
I'd say don't do it now.
If you would like to see such a society,
Mm.
then join us. We will give you all something to live for. You have my word as the one who defeated your leader, Zhang Jiao.
this is Puyang.
It's a well-maintained town. It's hard to believe 1 million people have just arrived. They have taken in the Yellow Turbans and reshaped them into the Qing militia. They remain a fighting force, but in peacetime, they mostly train and help in the fields. It's simple in theory, but they are dealing with huge numbers of people. In practice, it must take a lot of work.
Repairing buildings, distributing land ownership, enforcing the law. To develop so much in such a short time.
Yes, it is quite astonishing. The fact that he managed to bring those wild bandits under his control, instead of executing them, it gives me hope that we will succeed in restoring order to this era of incessant chaos.
Yes. There are none who deserve our support more than Lord Cao Cao. The evil of Dongzhou had to be eliminated. But there was nothing I could do alone. Of course, I also spoke with Lord Wan Yun, but I lacked allies, and could not spur him into action.
Interesting. How talkative he is all of a sudden.
I think perhaps Lord Shunyo has had too much to drink.
Ah, so that's what's loosened his lips. But perhaps it's not such a bad thing. This is a chance for those serving Lord Cao Cao to get to know each other. Besides, it can be fun to watch such a taciturn man loosen up for once.
Only you could look so kindly on a drunken Lord Shunyo.
And that was when, despite all my efforts, we were captured by Dongzhou's troops. I have never felt such shame. For a moment there, I was ready to die. Luckily, a house guest of Wan Yun's came to my rescue. In fact, this man here looks just like... At once I feel sober. I never thought I would meet my savior like this.
Does this mean that you were the one who saved Lord Shunyo in Luoyang? Well, what an honor. I am Shunyu, a relative of Lord Shunyo. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I am Guojia. I only just met these two at the governor's castle. If you're here in Puyang, does that mean you've entered Lord Cao Cao's service? Oh, my apologies. I assumed that you were like us.
We are all drawn to Puyang because of Lord Cao Cao's reputation.
I hope we get the chance to fight side by side.
Do not take training lightly. It's idiots like you that end up dragging down their units, and by extension, the entire army. Do you think you can get through this with that lackadaisical attitude? Let me tell you, I'll have you court-martialed unless you shape up.
What? Surely that's going too far. I was only taking a moment's rest. Please, could you make Lord Eugene see sense? If we keep training this hard, it wouldn't surprise me if someone died.
You are the one that Lord Cao Cao summoned, aren't you? Well, if you have something to say, then say it. Being liked is all well and good, but if these men are not trained properly, the consequences will be dire. Lord Cao Cao has entrusted me with taking these men from Qin and turning them into proper soldiers. They have been in many battles, and yet have never had any real training. They have no understanding of strategy, procedure, or the underlying principles of war. That can only end in disaster. I suggest you also take care to train with sufficient diligence. That is, unless you wish to die a nobody.
Good to see you, Zitluan. I just made it back from a journey myself. You've been fighting all over the place, I'm sure. You must be exhausted, too. The Yellow Turban Rebellion was the needle that popped the boil. All of that pus is just oozing out across the land. Zhang Zhao wanted to change the world, and he may have succeeded in a way. Well then, let's get back to work now, shall we? That's right. We're going to dig deep into your past, Zitluan. Why do you think I've come with you all this way? The place where I first met you, Zitluan. I think we may be able to find some clues there.
When I grow up, I'll learn to wield a weapon and fight too!
I hear there's a master spearman among Lord Gongsun Zan's ranks. I heard the capital's been practically reduced to ruins.
If I hear one more yay out of the...
I heard that every once in a while, someone finds valuable treasure among the... Going back early today, sir? The staff and the regulars will be disappointed, you know.
Sorry. I only came to pick up something I forgot. But I will be sure to come by soon. Oh. Would you mind keeping my coming here a secret from the others? If you would agree to staying silent, I will share a favorite of mine in return. That's right. It's a kind of entertainment. I've been rather indulgent recently, so I'd planned to stay away today. But I've changed. This chance meeting is not one I can let go. So how about it? Shall we head out now? I might be able to find a new kind of fun with you. Quite. There are too many people here. I'll go on ahead. If you wish to try a new experience. Oh? Great.
So many people are after this land. What'll become of our lives here?
I heard there's another big conflict over...
Lord Wu-Jia is so cool, isn't he? I'll never be like him, though.
Everyone said the capital would be safe,
but just to look at what happened.
I heard there's another big conflict over
Lord
who...
Cao Cao is the only one we can trust to lead.
They say a mountain bandit's been snooping around here. He's super strong and quick to boot.
I heard the capital's been practically returned. After all the work I put in to open this shop.
Oh, it's you.
What was that? Are you okay? Did I scare you, Jojo?
Go show him what you're made of.
I think we may be able to consider ourselves blessed. They say Lord Cao Cao and...
So many people are after this land.
Which one, though? Hey! Can't say I expected to run into you here. Me? By the way, your exploits in that battle in Yin province were remarkable. Lord Cao Cao thinks extremely highly of you. I must admit, I'm envious. However, my lord can be hard to understand at times. Taking in the yellow turbans like that? I've said this before. But I'm the same as those yellow turbans. Lord Cao Cao ignored my past, took me in, and gave me his trust. Giving a roughneck like me something to be proud of in life besides physical strength. I must repay that favor however I can, even through something as small as odd jobs.
No, oh, don't sit there.
Right. And when it comes to shopping, I can carry a good 3 times what an average person can. Would you really help me out? You're pretty sharp. I'd appreciate you checking over these items and their prices. Let me know. You help me out here, and I'll treat you to a bite in return. How about it? I owe you one. Good luck to have run into you here. Well, I'm not going to let my good fortune go to waste. Let's get to it.
Lord Cao Cao is the only one we can trust to lead.
They say a mountain bandit's been snooping around here. He's super strong and quick to boot.
You've gotten stronger, Silwan. Strong enough to be out there as a guardian. But can you parry this? Sorry. I guess it was a little too early for that. But you really are getting better. Keep it up, and you'll get there soon enough.
Juha, why don't you take some time to train him in earnest? At this rate, you will only ever trail after Juha. Rote repetition will eventually spoil your natural talent.
Let me clarify what Bailuan is saying. He means that you're gifted, so you shouldn't give up.
You're impertinent. If you know he has talent, why aren't you training him more? He needs a serious teacher.
Well, Bailuan, if anyone is being impertinent, it would be you. Because I am serious. Ziluan was born outside the village, and yet he's able to use the abilities that we are trained for from birth. His eyes have abilities that ours do not. And that's why I'm preparing by having him face a powerful opponent. Me. After all, practice is the key to success. Ziluan, if you can master the abilities your eyes possess, you'll be able to not only match me, but defeat me. Exciting, right?
You sound as if you're hoping to be defeated. That is not exactly something I wish to hear from my bodyguard. I expect diligent efforts from you, Juha. All for the sake of peace in this realm.
Look at you, acting more and more like a village chief. We won't let you down, Bailuan. Right, Ziluan?
As long as you understand. Juha, Ziluan, keep training. When I take my position as chief, you are the ones I will rely on.
Ziluan? You suddenly went still. Is something wrong? Judging by your state, I'd say you've had some sort of vision. I suppose we now know that this village is of some special significance to your past. And on top of that, the air here is filled with the scent of a very distinct herb. Could this be what Zhang Jiao used? Do you think that perhaps all of these things together brought some of your past back to you in the form of a vision? I've heard that smells in particular can trigger memories of past events. Do you remember the incense Zhang Jiao used to induce visions? I think what we are smelling here is the herb he used to make it. It's possible that you may have used this very same herb at some point in your past. Perhaps we could make some incense that has the exact same scent as what the Guardians of Peace used. Or we could... that's enough for today. We could come back from time to time to see if we can discover more of your past. Your experiences in battle, the people you meet along the way. These kinds of things may also yield some clues. Luan and He, the names of the legendary sacred birds. They are heralds, said to appear only when a great ruler emerges. Juha, Bailuan, and Ziluan. The three of you were given your names in the same place. You were raised together there, and you trained in the art of combat in that same place too. Even after losing all memory of such arts, they remain engraved within your body. You have been trained by a great teacher, Ziluan, one of the best. My father, He taught me the secrets of medicine and healing. My father was a famous doctor, known far and wide. Some even called him a saint. Imagine that. But he overworked himself to sustain that reputation. When he fell sick, for all his gifts, he was powerless to save himself. It is said that we stand on the shoulders of those who came before us, but I doubt I will ever climb that high. But now, here you are, Ziluan and Zhehe, reunited. Words cannot express how much I envy you. Well...
After all the work I put in to open this shop, I'd be in tears if it got burned down in a battle.
Oh, what great timing. I was just talking about you with two of my fellow students. Let me introduce Zhuge Liang and Shishu.
So you are the famed warrior. I have heard stories of you. To be meeting you in person is... I am Shishu. I am traveling the land, attempting to broaden my horizons.
My name is Zhuge Liang. So, this is... I just never thought I'd meet a guardian of peace. It's truly unfortunate that you lost all of your memories.
Zhuge Liang, please.
My apologies. He's a man of great talent, but can be a bit,
And you, on the other hand, are always downplaying your extraordinary intelligence, Shishu. I find it quite vexing. Anyway, I will be taking my leave. This has been most enlightening. Well worth taking a break from my seclusion.
Sorry about all that. As you may have inferred, my eyes are not quite as sharp as Zhuge Liang's. So there's something I wish to ask you. As a guardian of peace, which of the major lords has impressed you the most? Is that so? You fought alongside some outstanding... I wondered if you might mention Lord Liu Bei, for instance.
That's enough for now, Shishu. You shouldn't ask questions, I can certainly understand your sentiment. However, for Lord Liu Bei to achieve conquest, he will have to walk a long and perilous path.
That's why I want to help him. Although perhaps it is arrogant to think that I can. Thank you. Your words of encouragement mean a lot. I hope we'll have the opportunity to speak again soon. Somehow, I feel certain we'll meet again. I hope I can be of assistance.
Okay, I definitely have to go buy some stuff from the grocery store. I will be back later.